Hi guys, welcome back to the Guitar Bay. I'm Danny.
I'm Emil, and what are we drinking today, mate?
Today, mate, we're drinking a cocktail. It's an O episode, so we're drinking an old-fashioned.
I've never tried this one before, so let's probably give it a go.
Yeah, it's a...
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, Takis.
Cheers, everyone. Yeah, was it the oldest cocktail ever made or something?
It's a bourbon with a bit of orange bitters in there, orange peel and ice. A bit of sugar.
Bad.
No, it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, it's drinkable.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
today's not about bourbon and cocktails. You've got something. You're back on the show.
Yeah, another one of my impulsive purchases, you know. I was like drinking many of these one night, as you do. And I was just on the internet trying to search for some gear. As you do as a guitar player, you never get enough of it. So
That's absolutely right.
yeah, and so I was in Cologne, like pre-story. I was at Cologne's music store, and I tried one of these amplifiers, which sounded huge, had great vibe around it, and I was like, okay, this is it. I'm gonna buy one of these. I didn't have like time or like the money at the point to purchase this amplifier, but I just, it was somewhere there, like in the back of my head, just stuck in there. And so I got drunk, and as you do, you buy that amplifier that is stuck back there, you know.
So we got an amplifier coming on
So
the
it
show.
is an amp that I brought, yeah.
How much? How much you pay for it?
It was really cheap, so that's why I bought it. I think it was like $200 or something at that point. So it's not exactly the amplifier that I tried in Cologne. So
all right. Is it a solid state amp?
It was a drunk purchase. So a drunk purchase. So I think I screwed up with this one. You'll see.
All right, and you've got it over there.
I've
Nice
got it,
one,
man.
Yeah.
So basically, we've got a small valve combo amp. Everybody,
Okay.
Can you guess?
Let's see.
Can you guess?
It's
Wait,
like
don't.
holding a baby on. Oh wow.
There you go.
Origin 5. I've looked into these. It's a Marshall.
Yeah.
Sick. Very sick. So 5. Then it's a 5 watt.
It is a 5 watt, and you can take it down to 3 watts if you want to.
Oh, okay. Hey, it looks sick. God, that looks pretty, doesn't it?
It's amazing looking.
The speaker is 8-inch, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I meant like by saying I screwed up with this one, because I didn't know. I just bought it thinking it was a 12-inch. Didn't research it. I mean, drunk head, you know, this thing talked, yeah. And so like, yeah.
And
what
what
this
did,
is
what I
what did you
bought.
try?
What are you looking for, though? I mean,
I was looking
what
for
are you
the
hoping?
20-watt combo, and I saw this one as like cheap, and I was like, I can't be that worse.
Okay.
I don't play in a band at the moment, so I'm like, well, that's perfect for me. I'll just crank it up at home, 5 watts, amazing. But came in, I just unboxed it, hangover, you know, already. It's still and I saw that it's like an 8.
And how is it? Is it good?
It's okay, but it's not amazing. It's not like the 12-inch full body Marshall, like straight in your face.
Because I know the series, there's a 5, there's a 50.
There's a 50, which is amazing. The 51, but it's like way too loud.
There's a 20 too.
Yeah, there's a 20 head, which I really, really liked as well. I tried this one as well, to a 4x12, I mean, as you do.
Oh wow!
Of course, it was great, but...
And can we hook this up to something else?
Yeah, we can use
Yeah.
we can use the cab we have from my solid state Laney, which is a 1x12, and it's a very decent cab. And we can check this small Marshall as it is, the combo with the 8-inch.
That's a
And
great
then-
idea.
And
Yeah,
we'll try it in the Laney as well and see if it gets more body, more low end, as I would expect.
great.
Yeah, see what happens. But
That'd
I
be
think
exciting.
It have been praised as small, practice or just low wattage amps.
Yeah, let's see what it can do. Like we'll stick it. Yeah, like you say, we'll do the standard review. Maybe has it got reverb? No, it doesn't have reverb.
No, it's pedal platform, basically.
It's just
Yeah, it has an effects loop, which is great. So you don't bust the front end of it that hard. We just plug it through the effects loop. It has a switch as well with it. It came with it. I think it's over there, yeah.
Okay.
So the switch has an effects loop thing, and then you have the boost, because that amplifier has a boost as well.
Okay, which means it's a like
Basically
a
a gain
circuit,
boost.
a gain boost.
Yeah.
Okay, quality. Yeah, let's crank it up and see how it sounds, and then
Yeah.
let's stick it through the 1x12 and see how that goes.
Yeah, let's see what it sounds like.
That's nice. Cleaned up nicely when I turned the volume knob to 9 o'clock, about 25%.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't yet pulled it out for the boost, for the boost function, the knob. I haven't pulled
Yeah,
out
you've
the
got
knob
two
yet.
kids, right?
Correct. So let me pull out the knob now. Carry on playing. I'll go. Not bad at all, I would say. When I go with a boost engaged, when I go past 12 o'clock, it starts getting really saturated, fizzy. You know, it can't take anymore. It compresses too much. But all the way up to 12 o'clock and with the boost engaged, you know, so pulled out, it's quite good. It's nice and
It's
round.
quite nice, yeah.
And I reckon with Telecasters you have a bit more, with the single coils generally speaking, you have a bit more leeway there. And I like how balanced it is. Bridge. boost, yeah?
That's
It's already choking.
That's
yeah?
completely gunned.
All the way up the volume.
Everything.
Still the boost engaged, yeah?
Yeah. I was trying to just adjust it so that it get as much bottom end as possible, and that seems by gunning it to work.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that a sweet spot for you? How would you?
I would go a bit cleaner, I think. What if you disengage the boost and give me enough volume to, to reach the breakup position, but not with too much fizziness? Is the tilt towards the left now?
5.
Give a bit more tilt.
All right, we've swapped the 8-inch and now we're using the 12-inch from the Marshall to the Laney speaker. What speaker's in there, mate?
It's an HH, I don't know the model exactly. This is a very old solid state hybrid, actually. Laney amp, the one you've seen.
But we've bypassed all that technically, and we're using the tube
We're just using the cab,
from
just the cab and the speaker, and we're using the Marshall Origin 5, the amp into the Laney cab with a 12-inch speaker, and see how much of a difference that makes in terms of volume, more, more low end, more presence, more air. Let's go.
Well, not bad for a. Yeah, goddamn.
That was a massive upgrade, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
What do you think?
Huge.
I ain't selling it. That's for sure.
Actually, it was no pedals, just reverb. Just
For you,
wild, yeah.
I had the Royal Blue.
Yeah, I'm a little bit in shock. I mean, we didn't plan on jamming there, but you just joined in, which is great. And I'm going to go through some more sounds because I just got completely lost there. But yeah, I mean, it sounds like a Les Paul and a Marshall, which is. God damn, that's friggin' awesome.
Yes.
Mid-position
Yes,
Telecaster. It's like having a Vox. Sounds
It's
like an
a real,
AC-15.
yeah, it's just Telecaster.
And with a boost now. Very pleasant mids. It doesn't get muddy.
Where did that wall sound came from?
Well, it's the 12-inch speaker.
It just
obviously.
brings so much to life.
Yeah.
It really doesn't need much anything other than just a straight amp with a bit of reverb. Awesome.
is a very pleasant amplifier.
It is.
But it never gets too boomy. And I think you get, once you turn it up too much, it turns fizzy and compressed at some point without ever getting boomy. So it has a wonderful presence, at least through the 12-inch speaker. You have more limitations with the 8-inch speaker. But if you have one of those amps and you happen to have, you know,
12-inch.
A 12-inch speaker or a 10-inch speaker, perhaps the massive would be different. The difference would be massive. You know what I mean. It's been a few, you know, minutes and hours and some whiskey. Let's turn off some amps and talk album.
Yeah, let's.
Shall we?
Right. What today's album with?
Oh yes.
Do you have one?
One of the things that we learned today is that 12 inches is better than 8 inches. Definitely.
Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately.
So yes, this is the album section of the episode. So it's O. That's why old school, old fashioned.
Old fashioned. Yes.
Sorry. It works. And we've got to say our favorite album beginning with O. I can guess yours. Can I guess yours?
Yeah.
Offspring.
No, is that the name of an album? Is it?
Well, the Offspring have their first. I think the self-titled album of the Offspring is the Offspring, isn't it?
Oh, I don't. It's not that. It's
because of your previous choices, like Sum 41.
Yeah, no, it still is that direction of my genre of music, and it's One Day Remains from Alter Bridge. So it's Alter Bridge again.
Again, all right.
So they just that album has some of the most epic music. Again, Mark Tremonti on a PRS. Just an absolute, just an unbelievable band, and in my opinion, still one of the best bands out there.
They're still going, still touring.
Still going. And Miles is doing his own thing. Mark does his own thing, and Miles does his thing with Slash and stuff. So it's all in my region of rock music. And if you have the chance to check out that album, it's just unreal. Yours?
Nice. I was torn between two. I think you've seen Frank Zappa everywhere in the Guitar Bay, and Overnight Sensation is an amazing record by Zappa. But I think I'm gonna go OK Computer.
Ah, okay. Radiohead.
Yeah, it's just a milestone in modern discography. I think it's just an amazing record. The way it's produced, almost every song is single quality. I think I like Radiohead more now, and Tom York, the things that he does and the way they play is a bit closer to my taste of guitar music and performance, generally speaking. But I've listened to OK Computer so much. There are few albums that I've consumed from beginning to end.
Yeah, nice one, mate. Yeah, that was fun. Thanks for bringing in your Marshall.
So we're not selling anything? Yeah?
If we are, it'll be in the description, but other than that...
Yeah, the last episode was your...
Harley Benton.
Your Harley Benton acoustic. That's staying. Emil was thinking about getting rid of the 5-watt Marshall, but after today, I think he's gonna
keep
experiment with it for a while. Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially for the resale price that they are at, it's like between 150 and 200 euros. It's not for the circuit that's in there. I'm very surprised at how great it sounds. It sounds like a Marshall.
Very nicely voiced, I think.
Yeah.
And it goes 200 new, I think. So that's.
Because you would think, if they're putting it in with an 8-inch speaker, they might, not have the good gubbins of a Marshall. They might not do the proper circuit and stuff because it'll never reach its full potential. But
because if you like the Marshall sound, you're not a clean player, are you? Marshall
No.
is grit. Marshall is heavy rock. It's from mid gain all the way up to plexi proper gain, and that sort of gives up after a while. Becomes very fizzy and compressed, especially with humbuckers. And you want to play with humbuckers.
it just sounded so good.
You want a Les Paul through a Marshall. That's a sound.
That's a sound
itself, yeah.
Definitely.
And it really came to life with the 12-inch speaker, I think. So once again, thank you for having watched and watching and subscribing, and see you next time.
Ciao.